Chapter 1047. Edward felt very wronged. He also wanted to help his father share his worries, but he didn't expect this Navy leader to be so unreliable. Not only unreliable, but also dare to betray yourself. He was extremely angry and said to Fury, "Dad, the Navy leader took my money and dared to expose me. I must smash him into pieces." Fury said coldly, "You are really not ordinary stupid. How can he dare to fight against our whale family for a mere unscrupulous sailor? It must be the people behind this thing who are doing us." Edward hurriedly asked, "Dad, who do you think did this thing? Who is so bold that not only did he dare to kill my uncle and the core members of the entire gang of beggars, but also dare to openly confront the whale family?" Fury gritted his teeth and said, "I'm also considering this issue, but I really can't imagine who has such a great power, and these families who have had some conflicts with us during the festival have long been convinced by us. I simply don't have the ability to plan such a big thing." Edward couldn't help asking, "Dad, what do you mean is that a stronger family is targeting us?" Fury sighed, "I can't figure it out now, but I suddenly felt that this matter might have something to do with Alex and Oris Hill." "Alex," Edward exclaimed, and said, "he shouldn't have such a great power." "It's possible to say that it's possible to be a local snake in Oris Hill, but how could he have such strength? Catch all the core members of the beggar gang? Even the whale family may not have such strength." Fury nodded and said, "What you said is indeed reasonable, but the reason why I judge this is because I just saw a message on the internet." Edward hurriedly asked, "What information?" Fury said with a black face, "You damn uncle, the batch of children he wanted to buy this time was stolen from the Oris Hill Welfare Institute." Speaking of this, Fury paused slightly, gritted his teeth and said, "I investigated the identity of this Alex before. He grew up in the Oris Hill Welfare Institute." "It turned out to be like this," Edward exclaimed, and said, "If you say that, the children who were stolen this time can be regarded as Alex's younger siblings." "Right," Fury said, "that's why I speculated that this matter should be inseparable from Alex." Edward couldn't help asking, "Dad, how can Alex do this? Even his backers in Oris Hill don't have such a strong ability. Even if the Adair family comes forward, they can't have such a strength." Fury said with some worry, "So this is what I worry about the most. If the Adair family is his backer, then I am not afraid at all, but I am afraid of Adam Smith." Back in Oris Hill, Fury and his son were beaten out of Orem Grand by Adam Smith. At that time, both of them had their legs broken, and finally waited for the helicopter to arrive. Adam Smith didn't even allow the helicopter to land in the square in front of Orem Grand. It can be said that the whale father and son were not given any face. However, Adam Smith is a member of the Anderson family. Everyone knows this, so the whale family father and son dare not ask him to settle accounts. Fury now suspects that the person who has the ability to kill the entire gang of beggars in South Haven in a short time is Adam Smith. Hearing this judgment, Edward couldn't help but get nervous. He looked at Fury and blurted out and asked, "Dad, why does Adam Smith help that Alex? He himself is just the spokesperson of the Anderson family. It stands to reason that if it was his own decision, he would not be able to mobilize such a powerful force. There must be a lot of Anderson family relationships behind this incident. How dare he use Anderson family relationships for Alex? Could it be?" When Edward said this, his face had become extremely ugly. He looked at his father and asked in a low voice, "Dad, that Alex wouldn't be a member of the Anderson family? This would make sense. He is a member of the Anderson family. That's why Adam Smith gave him face like this."